to publish data by tomorrow. In fact, we have some news just coming in. Let's go straight to these developments. Supreme Court begins hearing state of West Bengal's plea against the CBI probe. Senior counsel for West Bengal, the DB, proceeds on the basis we are bound by the interim offer is what has been said. High Court order on CBI probe has been upheld. Court has refused to interfere with the order transferring the probe to CBI and custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan to CBI. Only relief to state is that the court agrees to expunge remarks made against some state police and government in High Court order Sandeshkhali Showdown in Proc court, with the court pulling up Bengal Police. Court has asked, this is the apex court, why wasn't Shah Jahan arrested for 50 days? Delays create doubt on state probe agencies. If FIR was filed on the 7th of January, why wasn't he nabbed? Is the question that the court essentially is asking today. Shrishti Ojha is getting us more details on that story. Shrishti, break these observations down for us as far as the Sandeshkhali matter is concerned.
As we know, the state of West Bengal had approached the Supreme Court challenging Calcutta High Court's order through which they had directed CBI to probe into the case where ED officials were attacked in Sandeshkhali. Not just that, the High Court has also directed that the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan be given to the CBI. Despite High Court's clear order, state of West Bengal, instead of handing over the custody, had approached the Supreme Court literally 2-3 hours after High Court's order, trying to get some relief. They had taken the grounds of their petition before the top court before CBI there, and the state police had refused to hand over Sheikh Shah Jahan's custody to the CBI. However, High Court had taken up the matter again when ED had filed a contempt petition against the state government officials, and High Court in very clear terms had directed that the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan be given to CBI. If a Supreme Court had to give some relief, there was no stay order by the Supreme Court till that point. Now, the petition by the state government was finally taken up by the top court today. The top court has refused to grant any relief as far as High Court's order directing CBI probe is concerned. Supreme Court has upheld High Court's order through which CBI had to probe into the incident. However, questions were raised by the top court today with regard to why Sheikh Shah Jahan was not arrested for over 50 days. The State Council, however, told court that the same was done only because there was a stay on the investigation by the High Court itself. According to the State Council, because the High Court had itself asked the state police to not investigate further, they did not arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan. However, after there was media pressure and the pressure built up on the state, they themselves approached the High Court and asked whether or not they can arrest, and eventually arrested Sheikh Shah Jahan. However, Supreme Court did question the fact that state police did not arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan for 50 days. Also, the fact that 42 cases are already pending against him, and what is the state going to do in those cases, and when will the charge sheet be filed? But definitely no relief, except for the fact that the remarks that were made by High Court against state police will now stand expunged after Supreme Court's today's order. Back to you.
All right, Shrishti getting us those details. The Supreme Court has refused to interfere with the order of the Calcutta High Court and asked questions of the police as well as the administration there. If FIR was filed on the 7th of January, why wasn't the culprit on the run? Or rather, why was the culprit on the run and why wasn't he nabbed? Delays create doubt on the probe that the state is carrying out. Severe indictment there for the administration, with the Supreme Court of India asking these questions of the administration. Why wasn't Shah Jahan arrested for 50 days is what the court has asked. Pulling up the Bengal Police there. Supreme Court of India has commented on the Sandeshkhali matter in the apex court, talking about the fact that they're not going to be interfering with the Calcutta High Court order and that the CBI must continue to investigate this matter. Only relief to state is that the court has agreed, the apex court has agreed to expunge remarks made against the state police and government in the Calcutta High Court order.